Hello, hello, good evening, and welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. For those of you who are joining for the very first time, welcome. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archewell, Saskatchewan, and it is so nice to meet you. Please leave me a comment, let me know you're watching, where you're from. And yeah, so tonight I am here for my weekly Tuesday night video. And if you read the description at all, or even the title, you'll be able to see that we are going to do a little, so I don't know what to call it yet, a switch it out kind of card. So we're gonna start by using the One More Year brand new stamp set from the mini catalog. And then we're gonna swap it out for an older retired stamp set. So we've done this a couple of times already last week, and lots of the comments were, could we please do some retired stamps? So here we are. We're gonna be using the Darling Donkeys for our second one. This one is a celebration flashback from years ago. So I hope you guys are excited. Love these cute little donkeys too. Hello, Doris and Tina. Hi, Bev. Good evening, everyone. So nice to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. So I want you guys to comment lots, interact with me through the video. Let me know what you think. This type of video is brand new to me, and I am having a blast doing it. So I hope that you're enjoying it as well. Couple of reminders, celebration is still going on, so you have till the end of the month to get those orders in to earn your free products that you can get through celebration. Hello, Ina. We are also for a few more days. I lost my train of thought. There's a few more days, so 4 more days to get in on my scrapbook club. So this month's class, I have it right here beside me, features the mixed media florals suite. And so I'll just show you a quick sample of one of the pages here, this guy there, and then you can see there's lots of different, I'm just kind of flashing through them because it's quick and easy. So all the information is on my website. It was also sent out in my email this morning. So you can register for that until the 15th of the month. And there's also a tutorial option. So you can do that if you don't live in Canada, or even if you do, or you can order the kit that comes with all the supplies cut and ready for you. Aside from the DSP, you'll get a bunch of product in there too. So you'll cut your own DSP from what's in the kit, things like that. All right. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Teresa and Carla. Hello, Paula. So I just read Tina's comment. She says she has the Darling Donkey stamp set, but still hasn't used it. Well, here, maybe today will inspire you to use it. I have loved these when they were current, so much so that they are still on my shelf because I refuse to get rid of them. So we're going to be using these guys too. How many of you have this one and are excited to see a new sample with it? Okay. Last night I had my Feathered Friends exclusive video #1 for February. I do them twice a month, second and fourth Mondays. And here's the beautiful card we made. I'll just show you guys this real quick. The light's kind of weird, but it's like we called it a vertical easel diamond pop card. I have no idea what it's really called, but that seemed like a pretty descriptive way to describe it. So that's what you use. I'm just going to turn the volume down on my phone so it doesn't beep each time we get a comment. So for those of my feathered friends who are watching tonight, I haven't forgotten about the tutorial. It is next on my list after this video tonight. Today has been a very creative, busy designing day, but those will get out today. So once I'm done here. So if you don't understand what my Feathered Friends is, it's my exclusive membership. It's $4.99 a month Canadian. So that'll the exchange rate will come into effect, but it's $4.99 Canadian. You get 2 exclusive videos and the tutorials for those cards each month. So it's lots of fun, and we're a fun little community, and we would love to have you join us. The link is in the description of today's video. All right, so Carla's got wild donkeys that roam her neighborhood. I love them so much. Sadly, I don't have the set. Aw. Well, today's will just be a fun little flashback for you. All right, are we ready to do some stamping? If you guys have any questions along the way, please leave me a comment, ask your questions, and we'll get crafty together. All right, so let me flip the camera down. There we are. Let me put these stamp sets back. Okay, so as it says in the description, we're going to take the same card layout, the same consumables, but we're going to swap out the stamp sets, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make those swaps, and let's shop from our stash and create some fun cards. So the goal of these videos is to encourage you to craft more, spend less. You don't always have to have the newest and greatest stamp sets. Lots of times you can just interact and interchange them, to make some fun cards. All right, so let's start. As you can see, I've got exactly the same pieces cut here. So we're using just basic white cardstock, okay, with a little strip of early espresso. Hi, Tammy, nice to see you. Okay, so we've got basic white, we've got a tiny bit of espresso here, we've got some Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper, and I have cut out ahead of time the stylish shaped circle. This is the largest circle in that set. So we've got that for each card. Okay, so for inks, I have early espresso and crumb cake. And then we're going to use some Stampin' Write markers today instead of the blend. So I've got boho blue, wild wheat, crumb cake, basic gray, and pecan pie. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to get stampy, and we are going to make some really fun cards. So first things first, let's make card number 1 the way I initially, I'm just going to set those off to the side. So the way I originally designed it was with One More Year, okay? And so let's make this card, and then we'll swap it around and we'll make it with the Darling Donkeys. Okay. So we're going to just fold our regular card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to score this. So that is card base. All right, I lost my train of thought for just a moment there. Alrighty, so now we're going to take our stylish shaped circle, and as always, I forgot to grab my silicone mat so you guys can see this stamping a little better. Aw, thanks, Paula. Some pretty pink nails this week. Okay, we're going to grab our circle, and then using early espresso, I'm going to use this funny sentiment from the stamp set. You're how old? In dog years, you'd be ... I love it. So this stamp is humorous, it's fun, and I just think it makes really fantastic birthday cards. So we're going to stamp this down near the bottom of our circle. Just like that. And then we're going to take, see this little, I don't know what they're called, little bursts right here, this sentiment or stamp, we're going to use this. So in crumb cake, thanks, Joan. I think this set's really cute too. Hi, Tracy from Australia. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we're going to stamp these little bursts, sort of like randomly on our circle. That's probably enough. I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to take away from this cute little doggo that we're going to put on here. Okay, so in my pieces I had over here, I've got a scrap piece of white. So we're going to stamp the dog right here, and I'm going to stamp him in the early espresso. Okay. All right, so we're going to stamp this sweet little dog here. For those of you who don't know and haven't watched too many of my videos, I am a huge animal lover. I have 2 dogs, Linus and Lucy, and 2 cats, Chloe and Cleo. So huge animal fanatic over here. All right, let's color. Actually, yeah, let's color him first, and then we'll fussy cut. So I'm going to use boho blue to color his party hat. Now, these Stampin' Write markers are great for small images like this. They're a much more solid color than a blend, and it's easy to get in on these small places, and they don't come out looking streaky. Right now, if you order your starter kit, if you're not already a demonstrator and you've thought about it, now's a great time, because in your starter kit, you can choose to get, for no extra charge, 2 sets of these Stampin' Write markers. So $50 value each here in Canada. So you can pick 2 of these, plus you get an awesome little stamp set to go along with it, on top of all your other things. So it's a great time to join Stampin' Up if you want to get these Stampin' Up or these Stampin' Write markers. Okay, so there's his party hat, wild wheat and boho blue. Then we're gonna need, we're gonna need a color for his tongue. None of these are gonna quite suffice, so we're gonna have to grab another color. But in the meantime, we'll grab pecan pie and we'll color his ears. Both of my dogs are black and white, but we're gonna color this guy brown today. All right. So there's that. Let's color his tail pecan pie as well. Okay. Now we're gonna grab basic gray to color in his nose. Oh my gosh, he is so sweet, you guys, just so sweet. And I think we will use, let's grab Flirty Flamingo for his tongue. So we're just gonna color that in. And then I'm gonna show you something that I do occasionally when I'm coloring. So he's cute even just like that, right? Leaving him white. So we could do that, or we could just subtly outline him in crumb cake to give a little bit of color, but not overdoing it. So if I use the other end of my Stampin' Right marker, do you see there's two ends? One is more like a paintbrush and one is more like a typical marker. So I'm going to use the marker end for this. And I'm just really lightly going to outline, trying to stay right close to the black ink. That one got a little away from me. I'm just going to highlight around the edge of him. All right, so can you see what that's doing? It's just adding like a little bit of a color, but not overdoing the solid image. And we can go like that. We can outline as much of it as you want. He is just about the sweetest little thing. Okay, so just like that. Do you see how much that just added a bit of color, but not, like I said, not overdoing it and overwhelming the color situation. So now we'll grab our fussy cutters, our paper snips, and we'll just fussy cut around this image real quick, get him all cut out. He is sweet. What do you guys think of this? I've had a bunch of mixed reviews on this stamp set, to be honest, from my customers and other demonstrator friends. So I'd love to know what you think of the One More Year stamp set from the mini catalog. All right, so cut around here. Hi, Donna. Welcome from Indiana. Nice to see you. Kathy, I agree. This little guy is so cute. All right, so we're going to cut this out. Now, I will let you guys know tomorrow morning I will be live at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for coffee and a card. And we may be doing another flip-flop, switch it out. I haven't quite decided what we're doing yet, but tomorrow will be my last video. And then I'm taking some time off till the 22nd of the month to spend some family time. Our oldest son is coming for a visit. I'm so excited. So we're taking the week off to spend with him. And of course, our other son who lives here as well. So join me tomorrow if you can. If you're live, great. If not, catch the replay. And then I'll be back again at the end of the month on the 22nd. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, silly female friends, of course. I love this stamp set. I agree, Carla, the dog alone is worth it. I absolutely agree. Okay, so now we have this little guy, and what we're going to do is we're going to pop him up. So February is also my birthday month. My birthday is the 21st. And so I am so excited to make birthday cards. I feel like it's a great month to just fill it up with birthday cards. So there we go. We've got that little guy on our circle. Like, how cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, now let's go ahead and assemble the rest of our card. Let me cover this ink pad before it ends up all over my hand. Okay, now, sorry, I had to just take a little drink. I'm going to take this early espresso piece. This is a retired punch, but I love it. I can't imagine life without it in my craft room. This is the Banner Take a Pick tool, or pick a punch. Oh my gosh, now why can't I remember the name? Okay, if anybody can help me out with the name of this, great. But it's the Banner Pick a Punch. I believe that's the name. Okay, so we're gonna pop the ends off. And then we are going to pop the other end off like that. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we're going to take our Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper pieces. And I've got 3 here. Okay, so these measurements, I'll put them all on my blog when I get this one posted. But here are your pieces you're going to want. Now you can mix and match. You could use a completely different Designer Series paper. There is no right or wrong way. We are just crafting. So I just like the way the plaid is my favorite pattern. So I love the plaid paper. And I love the way it kind of went together. So we're going to put this guy, I'd say about here. And then we're going to take this one. Hi, Lori. Hello, Shar. Welcome, ladies. Okay, then we're going to take this one and we're going to stick it, I don't know, like I'm not trying to get these lined up at all. We're just kind of putting the patterns on here. Then I'm going to take this fabulous colored piece. Love the colors in that one. And we're going to put it on a bit of an angle. Okay, so we're going to just kind of go like that across there. And then we'll take our bannered early espresso piece and we're going to stick that kind of on the opposite angle, maybe a bit like that. Okay, so just creating some interest and some pattern on the background of our card. Then we'll take crumb cake ink. Okay, and then we're going to stamp these lines. So this is also part, okay, it's happening again. I'm infringing on my own crafting space. Okay, let me just see, get some stuff in here. All right. So I'm taking these lines and I'm going to ink them up with crumb cake and I'm going to check the stamp and make sure, see how it's bare? I'm just going to wipe that off. I probably should use a cloth, but I don't have one handy. So we're just going to wipe that off so that the ink can't go up onto our card. And I'm going to stamp that above like that. And then I'm going to do it again. Okay, checking it, making sure it's not where it shouldn't be. And then I'm going to stamp here. So now we have it like radiating on the top and the bottom. All right, let's clean up this ink. I'm going to wipe my thumb off on my, I don't know, on a cloth here. Let's find a cloth because I don't want to wipe it on my shirt. Alrighty, then we're going to take our cute little circle guy. Okay. I'm going to stick 4 bumpets on the back. And then we're going to sit him in the center. Like that. And then we're going to add some bling. So I love the neutral colors in this card. So I'm going to stick with it and we're going to use the neutral sequins. Oh, I've got a partial pack and a full pack here. Okay, let's use up what we can off this partial pack because I do want these early espresso ones here. So we'll just go here and there. And let's add a bunch to this one because I feel like it's so cute. It needs like a lot of little blingies. Oops. All right. Hi, Michelle. Okay, so here is the card for tonight, the original one. So this is how I originally designed it. There is my, oh, it's still in its plastic, but here's my original sample one. Okay. So there's the original design, a little bit different. I colored the eye on this one, but I didn't really like it, so I left it white. Anyway, basically the same card. So now let's take this and let's swap it around and let's pull in our retired guy and we're going to use Darling Donkeys to recreate this card. Oh, thanks, Tracy. I appreciate that. Okay, cute cards are my thing. I love to make cute cards. Okay. Now, here's same supplies, exactly the same thing. So let's build this card again with the same consumables, but we're going to swap it out for the super cute retired darling donkeys. So if you have this one, you're going to want to watch. Please, if you're watching and you haven't already done so, if you like today's video, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook if you're watching over there. Don't forget to click those thumbs up and heart icons and share the love so others can find us as well. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're sticking this designer series paper on the card. Remember, we're not really trying to line anything up. We're just putting them on here. Aw, you have a mini donkey. That's so cute. Like I said, I love animals. Okay. There we have that. We're going to flag the ends again of this guy. So we're going to flip this one. I'm so glad you guys like my donkey choice. I have so many retired stamps that I just can't bring myself to part with. And so I was like, which one am I going to use? And this one just kind of jumped out at me today. So that's what we're going to use. Okay. Of course, most of the ones that I have kept are the cutesy ones because that's my style. But anyway. Okay, now we're going to not use any of our stamps from here. We're going to use the ones from our donkeys. So let's think about this. This I'm just going to set off to the side. Actually, I'm going to remove these stamps. So we're going to need these blocks. I'm just going to set. Oh, sometimes those cling ones, they just really stick on there, don't they? But I'm not going to complain because if you guys have been around Stampin' Up! For a while, before they were these cling stamps, sometimes you would run into the fact where they wouldn't stick to the blocks, and that is a way bigger problem in my opinion. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you have this one, Bev. Okay. Now, let's see. What could we do with this one? So we've got a sentiment on the bottom. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take my circle. And I want to make birthday cards. I already told you guys that. So let's do hee haw, it's your birthday. Now these sentiments are a little bit smaller, but that's okay. We're going to work with it. So let's go. Oh, I have the pig, the hippo, and the owls as well, Tanya. I love them. Okay, let's put it's your birthday. It's a very small it's your birthday, but it's going to work. We're going to stick that near the bottom of our circle using early espresso again. Okay, so much smaller sentiment, but this is going to work. Now I'm going to take hee haw. And we're going to ink that guy in early espresso too. And then we're going to stick that. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to stick it over there. And then we're going to ink it up again and we're going to stick it over here. That's so cute. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to stamp. See, there's little stars here. I didn't even realize they were in here. So that's perfect. We're going to grab that one. And then this is a really big block for that, but let's try it. We'll grab our crumb cake again. And we're going to stamp a few more of these because they are a bit smaller. So we'll have these guys. That's cute. Maybe one more up here. Okay, there we go. So we've got our little bursts. Now, oh, thanks, Tracy. I'm so glad. I was just going to say, what do you guys think of this concept? Using other, swapping it out from using what you have in your stash. I'd love to know what you think. Okay, now we've got 3 donkeys to choose from. I don't know about you guys, but this little one, oh my gosh, so sweet. That's probably my favorite, but we could use him or we could use this guy. Really, we could use any of them, but which one do you like? Do you like the one who's sitting down or this guy here with the rose in his mouth? Let me know as I can take this circle and I'm going to put the circle on the card. Oh, but we should stamp something up here. So you know what we can do? I'm going to go with this. Okay, let's take our stars again, and we'll just carefully snap a few stars above here, just so it's not plain Jane. It doesn't have to be the same, right? That's the concept of this video, is switch it up, use what you have, and make it your own. So we're going to do 3 up there, and we could maybe do 3 down here. The one sitting down, sitting. Okay, everyone's liking this sitting one. Okay, let's go with it. You twist my rubber arm to use that darling little guy. Okay, so this can go over there. Let's pull out our sitting down little donkey. And I had a scrap piece of paper here. Is he going to fit? I might need to go. Oh, yeah, we can make him fit. Perfect. So, oh, that's true, Tracy. But you know what? We could stamp him on the inside. All right. So let's ink up our donkey. Like that. Or we could do, what do you guys think? I think we'll use this guy. Yeah, we'll use him and then we'll put the other guy in the inside. So back to our coloring. Donkeys are, well, they can be whatever color we want them to be, right? So I'm going to just do something a little bit fun here. We're going to take and color Pecan Pie. I'm going to try and use the same colors I have, but maybe we'll add in one more. So we're going to use Pecan Pie for his little tuft of hair and his tail. We'll use basic gray for his hooves. All right, let's see. Okay, and then we'll switch to crumb cake and we'll color in some right here. We'll grab a wee bit of Flirty Flamingo, just like we did on his tongue. We'll just add a little bit to the inside of his ear, like this. And then I think instead of using, well, we could do Smoky Slate. So let's use Smoky Slate. I think it's going to be light enough. Let me just try it on a small little scrap. Oh, I guess I could just try it beside. What am I doing? Okay, is that going to be the right color? Or do we want to color it with blends? I'm just afraid he's going to be a little too dark. So let's swap it out. We don't have to use the same. Let's go with our, actually no, not crumb cake. I'm changing it up, guys. I'm changing it up. We're going to use some blends and color him in Smoky Slate. So we're just going to color this guy. We might not even use the dark because I like the way this is looking. Oh, I just got myself a new set of Smoky Slate and they're so nice. My other one was, the end was getting all worn and it was getting dried out. He is adorable. All right. Let's add just a wee bit of the dark on some spots here, just to kind of add a bit of shading. I don't want to add too much because he's not very big. I don't want to make him too dark. Maybe just a little like that. Oh my gosh, he is adorable. Okay. We're going to leave it alone because if I keep coloring, I'll just keep coloring. So now I need my paper snips again. And I'll cut out this little donkey. Okay, oops. Oh my goodness, I almost cut off his hair there. That would not have been very good. All right, so I'm seeing some comments that you guys are liking this concept of showing you one card two ways using older or retired stamp sets. Last week we did it. We used the first card I did, we used Darling Dinos from the mini, and then we swapped it out and we used the Hearts and Hugs bundle from the annual catalog. Then the next day we did one with the sweet peas. You guys know those cute little pea pods. They're so sweet. We used those. And then I gave you guys a choice whether we used another cutesy stamp or switched it to something more elegant. And we went with that one and we used Everyday Details. And they both turned out really cool. If you missed those replays or you missed those videos, the replays are here on my channel. So go back and check them out too. Give you some new ideas for some older stamp sets. But as I mentioned earlier, lots of my comments I was getting were like, I'd love to see retired sets too. So here we are, we're using Darling Donkeys. All right. Okay, there's our donkey. Now, we can go ahead and we'll grab some bumpets. Okay, we'll put them on the back of our donkey. Oh my, how sweet is that? Okay, now more bumpets on the back of the circle. This is going to be sweet, but we're going to actually do some stamping on the inside of this one. We didn't on the dog card. I'm not sure why. I was so excited to switch over to these donkeys, I think. Okay, now for this one, we're going to add some bling as well. So where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay. So again, let's use these darker ones. Put them in the same spots. Ooh, we're running out. One, and then we need another little one. Down. Oh my gosh, do you see that? There's a little skiff of black ink or whatever there. So let's switch them around a little bit and we'll put that dark one there. See, we can cover it up just like that with a little bit of bling. Okay. Oh yes, of course it would. Hi Tracy. So Bev says the donkey kicking up would look great on a wobbler, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, that would be adorable. So here's the inside of today's card. And then we're going to take our donkey here with the, Tracy did say, it looks like this guy is excited about the birthday. So I agree. Let's put him on the inside of the card like this. And then because I love it, and why not, we're going to put a little, yeah. Okay. Do we need to color the donkey too? I think we do. I think we need to quickly color this donkey as well. So we're going to go with the blends again, because it is going to look so much more finished with this donkey all colored in and cute. So bear with me as we finish up this card. Remember, I am live again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for Coffee and a Card. And then that'll be my last video. I'm on holidays until the 22nd. So I'm not sure if I'll be live right then, but I'll be back at it in the following week. And I will send out an email to let you know when to expect me to be live. Catch those videos, watch the replays. In the meantime, there's lots of videos on my channel that you can go back and watch, refresh, and all of those things. Or just spend the time stamping and then share your creations with me over on my Creative Nest Facebook page. I'd love to see. All right, so let's just color in a bit of highlights here for him. Color in his hooves. Oops, I went a little out of the lines there. All right, now we're gonna do a little bit same thing. We're gonna take, oh Tracy, we're staying home, but our son is coming up from BC for a visit, so we're We're going to have some family time, which I am so excited for. Now we'll take our pecan pie. We'll add a bit here. I should have colored this. Let's see if we can add it in. And here. And then we'll just color this in crumb cake so it matches the front. How cute! Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so adorable. Okay, which one do you like better? Do you like the new, the One More Year, or do you like the Darling Donkeys better? Let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to see, because everybody has different taste and different perspectives of it. So there are today's 2 cards that we swapped using the, where did I put it? One More Year. Or we used Darling Donkeys, a retired favorite, not returning. So if you have this one in your stash, here's a good way to use it. If you don't have either of these, then think outside the box and think of what other ones you could use to recreate this card. All right. Oh, Tanya, I hope you're enjoying your vacation as well. You guys like them both. A few people are commenting they like the donkey a bit better. Tanya likes it because she has it. That's awesome. Oh, look at me. I got ink on my finger here again. Oh my goodness. All right. You guys are choosing the donkey because you have it. That's awesome. All right. Well, I hope it's inspired you to pull out that donkey stamp and give it a whirl, or think outside the box and recreate this layout using something that you do have. The hippos would be super fun on here as well. We mentioned earlier the owls, the pigs. There's lots and lots of cutesy little critters that you could put on here. But if that's not your thing, you could totally swap this out. Do you remember the beer mugs we used to have, or a race car? You could put so many things on here, you guys. It's so much fun to just think outside the box and make it your own. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, click the little notifier so you get notified each time I'm live. And I will be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Coffee and a card. So pour your coffee, get ready. Let's start our day with a little creativity tomorrow. Again, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you spending some of your Tuesday evening here with me. Have a wonderful night and happy stamping. Cheers.